am I? Who are we? What is this matter of identity? We touch, feel, and sense the world we live in. We experience life that builds up who we are. But it would happen with variations every time, with improvisations, always prompt, often funny, sometimes brilliant, but ultimately tragic. We lose ourselves. Imagine remembering nothing for more than a few seconds, being continually disoriented, in an abyss of amnesia continually opened beneath us, having to bridge them, nimbly, by fluent confabulations and fictions of all kinds. Like a man with Korsakov's, it's not an issue of ever-changing, evanescent fancies and illusions, but a wholly normal, stable, and factual world. So far as he's concerned, there's nothing of the matter. Imagine continually creating a world and self to replace what was continually being lost or forgotten. Whirling fluently from one guess, one hypothesis, one belief to the next without any appearance of uncertainty at any point. For her, they were not fictions, but how she suddenly saw or interpreted the world. Like many fictions, there's a line of truth that allows us to believe it. If we wish to know about a man, we ask, what is his story, his real, inmost story? For each of us is a biography, a story. Each of us is a singular narrative, which is constructed continually, unconsciously, by, through, and in us. Through our perceptions, our feelings, our thoughts, our actions, and, not least, our discourse, our spoken narratives, we are each of us unique. What saves some of us, in a sense, but in another sense it ruins us, is the force or defensive superficiality of your life. How, on the surface, it's brilliant, shimmering, iridescent, ever-changing, but it's just a surface, a mass of illusions, a delirium without depth. We can never stop running, for the breach in memory, in existence, in meaning, is never healed, but has to be bridged, to be patched every second. But the bridges and patches, for all of their brilliance, fail to work, because they are confabulations, fictions, which cannot do a service for reality, while also failing to correspond with it. If you were to live in a failing and unstable world, what would you never want to forget? Nothing in his exuberant but unvarying and indifferent style of monologue had prepared me for the possibility of reality. It is because when you are lost that you can be redeemed or found, that in a despair, a quiet despair, you therefore have the possibility of salvation, of touching base, the ground of reality, of feeling it in meaning that you have been lost, but you still recognize and you still yearn for something more. But for some of us, there may be nothing redeeming at all. For it's not memory which is final. It is not memory only which has been so altered in you, but some ultimate capacity for feeling which is gone. And this is the sense in which you are desouled. Where is your identity? When our perceptions of the world fail us, we do not conform to the pattern of this world, but we are transformed by the renewing of our minds. Maybe we must only be still, so that we have a restored sense of being real.